Hi everyone, it's Alison here again from Starzology. This short video is just going to be telling you about our summer astrology workshop in Vancouver. Hey, so I just wanted to tell you about our 5th annual, believe it or not, summer astrology workshop that we're hosting in Vancouver. I work together with Toby Aldrin from Vancouver Astrology and myself, Alison Price, and this will be the 5th year that we've been putting on this conference. The topics are generally intermediate to advanced, and I just want to let you know what we've got in store for you this year. So our actual title for the workshop is The Luminaries, and that refers to the sun and the moon, which are real powerful indicators in an astrology chart. So the date will actually be on Saturday, July the 7th, 2018. I'm just having a quick look here. Starting at 9:30, going through to 5 p.m. and it's down at the Sands Hotel in Davis Street, down the West End, just near the beach. So it's a glorious warm time, and it's a handy little hotel there as well. So it's a full day workshop. It's actually done on the Saturday, on the full Saturday, and I just want to tell you a little bit about what we'll be having for you. So our workshop is broken down into a morning session and an afternoon session, and there's 2 sessions in the morning, 2 in the afternoon. So the first morning session is with Toby, and it's titled Lunations, New Moons and Full Moons with Toby Aldrin. Watch the new moon and full moon trigger events that may or may not have been suggested by recent transits. So in this particular lecture, he's going to be talking about how the lunation can work with them to give a better interpretation to your forecasting. The second morning session, that we have a coffee break, then the session morning session is myself on solar returns. See what your birthday chart has to say about the year ahead, explore themes about to develop captured in time. If you don't know anything about solar returns, it's another forecasting method using the sun. It's pretty interesting, pretty easy to access. If you're even a beginner astrology, you'll be able to grasp what's going on in a solar return chart. So that'll be a great lecture as well. Then we're breaking for lunch, and really you can either bring your own, or there actually is a restaurant in the hotel where one can just grab a bite if you want to. Or some of our people, they like to just go down to the beach, take a walk for an hour, and clear their heads, because it's quite an intense, it's an astrology workshop, so yeah. Then in the afternoon, we've got Toby again talking on solar arc and lunar arc directions. Forecast major developments in your life with the hour hand of solar arcs and the minute hand of lunar arcs, and those referring to the hour hand and minute hand on a clock, and I'm sure he's got a lot more to say about that. Again, then in the middle of the afternoon, after Toby's lecture, there will be a little break for tea and coffee, and then my final afternoon, let me just get my thing open here. My final afternoon session is actually creating sun sign horoscopes, is the title, and learn how professional sun sign horoscopes are created. Follow the key planetary cycles through the zodiac. So this is actually the last session for the day. It's quite a busy day for astrology, and in this lecture I'll be talking about how as a horoscope writer, as myself, how you actually set yourself up to get organized to do so. So if you are a budding astrologer or an aspiring astrologer, as I like to say, then you'll be able to get some tips on how to start to doing basic sun sign predictions for yourself. It's a bit of an introduction into forecasting, but it's more about where do horoscopes that you see in horoscope columns come from, because clearly astrologers write them, and this is how it's done. So that's what this final lecture will be about. One thing I do want to stress is that space is limited in the facilities we have there. And we're taking bookings now, and we're already getting quite an interest. So space is limited, and we may actually expect to sell out this workshop soon. So but we'll see. So anyway, so we have 3 different cut-off dates for the bookings for your convenience, and of course, with being astrologers, we swing them all around the equinoxes and so on. So before March the 1st, 2018, that's the super early bird, and if that's you, this is where people are coming in right now. I'm talking to you in February 2018. So the super early bird is coming in, and that's before March 21st, and that will be $90. This is Canadian. And then the early bird, not the super early bird, but the early bird is up until June 21st, and there it's $105 for the day, again Canadian. And then our regular bird, I don't know who's a regular bird, but anyway, will be any time after June 21st, because the actual workshop is on July the 7th, and the regular bird is 126. So the idea is that if you really want to make sure that you're going to have a spot, you need to be getting in on super early bird. This is why I'm sharing it with you right now. If you happen to be watching this video later, well, I'm sorry you missed it. But the point is that if you do live in Vancouver, or you're in the catchment area, and you're learning anything about astrology at all, you need to do yourself a favor and come on down and to our workshop on July 7th. You do have to book. And only booked you people actually will be able to get in, which is fine. But if you do have any interest at all whatsoever in astrology, or you're interested in forecasting, and of course you love me and Toby, then certainly come on down. This is, as I say, this is our 5th year. We've been doing it every year in Vancouver, and the reason we actually do it in this period is because it's actually the summer in Vancouver, and most of the other major astrological organizations really don't have much going on during this period. I get that people may be away, but still, one wants to do astrology, right? So this is when I'm suggesting that you get on it. I'm actually going to put the link to the page on my website below on the YouTube page here, where you can click on the link and go through to the page and make your booking now. We're taking payments via PayPal, of course, and to secure your seat. It's important that you do get a spot so that you can enjoy the benefits of it. Apart from that, Toby and I are fabulous people, and if you know us, whatever does that sound like? But anyway, if you're interested, we're both Leos, and that's kind of how it goes. So if you're interested in astrology and you want to have a fun time and learn something interesting and very pleasant surroundings, all very positive and upbeat on a very creative day, then I urge you to join us for our 5th annual Vancouver Summer Astrology Workshop. I hope to see you there.